Life. I hope everyone had a prosperous Monday. It is Monday night, so I hope you guys had a good work day. Today is President's Day, so those of you that were off, I hope you had a very productive day off, whether you cleaned or watched TV, watched movies, or just hung out at home. Just enjoy a free day off from work. But today, on Angie in Real Life, it is Monday, and we are doing Mama Said Mondays. And I'm gonna share two stories about myself and my life, hoping that it will help inspire someone else. So the first thing is Mama Said Mondays. I'm gonna share a story about a time that I listened to my mom and a time that I didn't listen to my mom. And for those of you who are already my subscribers, aka the lifers, you know that my mom passed away in November. And I've been dealing with her loss for a few months now, and God is bringing me through it. Every day gets a little bit easier. At first, I didn't know how I was going to make it, but just simply going over some of these things, that sharing these stories on Mama Said Monday, to me helps me keep her memory alive, and it helps me to realize how much I've grown over the years. So the first story is when I was 8, I met my now husband when I was 17 years old. And when I turned 18, I was a full-time college student. I had already graduated from high school, and I met him like the end of my junior going into my senior year summer. And at 18, I got accepted in college. I didn't go away. I got accepted into a local community college, full scholarship. Everything was paid for. Didn't have to worry about book supplies, tuition, anything. Everything was covered because I had got a scholarship, and that scholarship was to cover at least 2 years for my associate's degree at the minimum. But and when I turned 18, again, like I said, I met my boyfriend when I was 17, and I grew up in a Christian household, and my parents were, strict. If you had a boyfriend, you could not sleep with them in their house. If you had a girlfriend, you weren't sleeping with them in their house if you were not married. We grew up in a Christian household. My grandmother was a pastor. So we knew the ins and outs of the scriptures, and, living in sin, shacking up as they call it, all those kind of things were against the order of Christ and what he expected and what they expected from us. So in light of all that, I had my boyfriend. I was in love. I couldn't do adult things because him and I weren't married. So I wanted to move out, because if I wanted to do the things that I wanted to do, then I had to be at my mama's house. So what I did was I was looking for a place, and me and my boyfriend found a place together. He is now my husband. I'll keep reiterating that he is my husband now. And I was a full-time college student. I worked part-time, I think, like at Kmart somewhere. I really didn't have any bills at all. The only requirement that mom had for me was to go to school. Stay in college, Angie. Go to school, get your degree. And I think, I can't hardly remember, I think I was already packed, or in the process of packing. And she came to me and was like, Angie, I'm not telling you you have to move out. I'm not telling you you have to go. She said to me, stay here, go to college, get your degree, get your career going, and move out. Now, mom was speaking from experience, because she grew up faster than what she wanted to. And she wanted more for me, in which most mothers want more for their children. You want to see your children do better than what you do anyway. So, no, I took it upon myself. Mama asked me again to stay home, don't move out. Stay there, finish college, get all your education, all that stuff out, and then I was free to go. But because I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and didn't want to listen to mom, didn't want to do what mom said, I moved out, and then life happened. Life happened. I ended up dropping out of college. I ended up getting more bills. I ended up getting a car that required a car payment, car insurance, all the cost of living bills, rent, electric bill, cable, the whole nine, groceries. All that came in at the age of 18 because I thought I was grown and I didn't want to listen to what mama said. I want to do me because you know how we are. We get 18, we start smelling our behind. We want to do what we want to do. So the only regret I have not listening to what mama says is the fact that she tried to get me to stay home to finish college. Even though I've gone back, I haven't completed my degree, but I have taken up some different trades that led me to a successful career in the pharmacy field. So I don't regret the avenues that I've taken, but I do wish I would have listened to what mama had said. That's one case where I didn't listen to what she said. The second case where I said I was going to tell a story where mama said and I listened. I remember, I think I was like 24. And me and my boyfriend, the same one that I moved out with when I was 18, he had asked me to marry him. Now, me and him have been going through some things, and when you're young and you back and forth, you break up, you go together, you love each other, you break up, you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that kind of thing. And I was tired. I was tired of us going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So he finally asked me to marry him. It's more in between. So when he asked me to marry him, we were in the middle of a heated argument. And, of course, my answer to him was no. So, I went back to my mama and I talked to my mama again. I said, Mom, he asked me to marry him. At that time, back and forth, I was tired. I was ready to settle down and us being young and, me just wanting to do what I want to do. And he's always been a settled man. Always been settled at such an early age. But anywho, Mom said, girl, back to that Mama Say Monday. Mom said, girl, you better marry that man. She said, marry him. He is a good man. That's what she told me. But I didn't want to hear that because I was too angry. But I listened to Mama say, and Mama said marry him. And 2 years later, I married him. And we will be married. It will be 15 years married on June the 19th. And it will be like 23, 24, 25 years together, all in total and combined. So today on Mama Says, I would like for you guys to take away. I know I have some young lifers out there. And I know it get rough. It gets rough living with your parents when you're a teenager and you feel like you can't do what you want to do. You can't go where you want to go. I can't wait till I get 18. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do this, and do that. Do everything you think you're big enough to do at the time, so you think. And you don't listen to your parents. In both cases, I learned life valuable lessons. I should have listened to my mom when she told me to stay there and to just move out once I graduated college, but I didn't. And it matured me a lot faster than what I was ready for. My marriage, she told me to do it, and I did. So you have a pros of listening to your mom, and you have cons of listening to your parents. Always obey your parents, even as grown adults. You don't know how long you're going to have them here on earth. So whatever mama says, do it. Do it. If you want to question what she says, talk to her respectfully. Ask her what she means. Help her to explain. Sometimes they have a way of explaining things that we don't really understand. As a teenager, at 18, I was considered by law an adult, but I was still her child. And she still was giving me good, motherly, wise, sound advice. But we choose to do what we want to do regardless. And as a result of listening to her, it made me a better person. Today, now I realize all those years when mom was trying to tell me, don't do this, Angie. You can't go here. You can't hang out. Be in a house past by a certain time. You can't do this. You can't do that. As parents, they were protecting me. As my mother, she was protecting me. And my grandmother, because my grandmom was like a mom to us. And my mom actually was more like a sister, because she was so young when she had us. But the things that she instilled in us were lifelong lessons that we didn't understand then, and some of us don't understand then, and we still probably won't understand some of them. I'm 40 years old now, and I'm still getting the revelation of some of the things that mommy said to me. You know, some of the things that they would say, like what do you call them? Oh my God, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But when they would say like, "I cow and need a tail come spring," or treat people the way you want to be treated, or you know, the hygiene part, take care of yourself, you know, adorn yourself accordingly, you know, dress the way you want to be addressed. All these things that our mothers say to us that we don't understand at the time. But as life happens and we begin to live this thing called life, we start remembering some of those things that mama said that make sense. You know, I remember when mom said to us, my grandmom too had said to us, yeah, she wanted my sister and my cousin, and my brothers and all that to move out years later when we were ready to, so we could practice living while they were here. So if something happened to them and we didn't know how to live, you know, they wouldn't be able to teach us to do what was right and what was wrong. So in so many ways, I'm thankful for the move out because I was able to do it and have them still here and teach me how to keep a house, teach me how to pay my bills on time. You know, those kind of things. And they left this earth knowing that we were going to be okay. My mother and my grandmother left this earth knowing that my sister and I, my brothers, my siblings were going to be okay because we had listened to some of the things that they taught us. You know, you have praying parents, praying sisters and brothers that cover you in prayer. So even when I said mama says, it doesn't have to be a biological mother. It could be a mother in the church. It could be your auntie. It could be an older friend, a coworker that's full of wisdom or a little bit older that's trying to lead you and guide you in the right directions. And oh yeah, before I forget, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And go tell everybody about what's going on you in these YouTube streets. Tell them about this channel called Angie in Real Life, where we are living life, where we are enjoying life, and we're learning about life. I have a motto that I probably say in every video, that I'm forever a student. I do not know everything. I don't claim to know everything. But what I do know is what you make happen for somebody else, gotta make happen for you. So I'm going to tell you to hit that notification bell, so every time that I post a video, you'll be notified and you will not be missing anything. And today, I would like to also giveaway. I want to do a giveaway. So the first person that comments on this video, either tell a story about something that your mom said to you that shifted your life, that changed your life, that made you think different, live different, be different, a year later, 2 years, 3 years, however the case may be, comment below. And I will pull something out of the Goodie Pals giveaway. This is my Goodie Pals. Goodie Pals giveaway. I have different things in here that I will give away. So today's Goodie Pal giveaway, we will do a loaf. This is a sponge with a wooden handle. Took it out the Goodie Pal. It is a Cecil bath wooden sponge. And it's kind of like a loofah. You know how you have those spas where you rub your arms and your back, and it helps you, you know, get out some of them good spots. And it supposedly helps with cellulite and wrinkles and dimples and all those fun things. So this is the Goodie Pal giveaway for this Mama Says Monday. First one, to comment in the link below. Once you comment, the comment must contain a story or a scenario or something pertaining to what your mom said to me. Leave your email address or inbox me. You can email me at kenyanslady04@gmail.com. Your address, and I will get this Goodie Pal giveaway out to you. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell everybody in the YouTube streets about what's going on over here, and Angie in Real Life. Until the next time, you guys, live and let live.